and Esther, and Isaac will take the floor from here.
Okay, so today our topic is about respect and what it means to each one of us and what it means in God's eyes to respect.
Mm.
Wow.
So, Myra, we'll start with you. What does it mean to respect?
I think respect. Well, I'm not ready.
I'll
not
go.
ready.
I'll go. Respect is basically showing appreciation for everybody. What I think is should I say gratitude? Some type of gratitude. So, let me say, there's different types of respect for your parents, for your peers, for the Lord, a teacher too. Yeah. And it's just something. I can't say just to show courtesy. Let me say that, or something. Yeah, something to show courtesy, or just to show that that person has authority and some respect to that.
Okay, Angel, how about you?
I'll say like treating others as you want to be treated.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Golden rule.
The golden rule.
Are you?
Oh, I'm ready now.
Well,
Oh.
respect. So do you bema penny be and I say nyame. That's what respect is. So do you bema obi.
English translation. English translation.
Okay, so respect to me is basically, just showing others, like, I don't know, just being like, what is the word? Don't no one tell me the word. What is it? Oh my gosh, I just learned it yesterday on MB. Wait, just showing like, it's not. I don't really consider it gratitude. Like, I consider it gratitude. I mean, yeah, it could be that, but just being like poised and being calm, cool, collective. It's like I don't know how to put it into words, guys. I'm sorry.
All right. I'll go. Okay, so respect for me is like basically not being smart, like not like doing all that extra stuff, unnecessary stuff. Like somebody tell you something, okay, that's it. Like if an adult tell you something, okay, yes sir, yes ma'am, whatever, go ahead, do it. And that's
I
it.
feel like that's more like obedience than.
It's also. I think it
Obedience-
applies to respect.
Obedience and respect are sort of like, so they like go
In the same
together.
They
family.
go together.
Yeah. I have a little tidbit for us. I have a memory verse. Scripture from Romans chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves." So what does that mean to you guys?
Can you repeat it?
Yeah. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves.
I think it's simply saying have respect. I think it's simply saying have respect and just show that you care for someone like you care for yourself. And I finally got my definition for respect. And I see respect as like just treating someone as, like Esther said, like the golden rule, treating someone as you would yourself, like caring for someone as you would yourself. So I feel like that verse from scripture is trying to tell us like simply care for someone like you would care for yourself.
That's good. I have a little scenario for everybody. Sorry. I like your choice of words. Thanks. So let's say someone disrespects you first. Do you disrespect them back, or do you continue to respect them? Okay, wait. Can we do it? What would you do, and then what are we supposed to do?
Okay.
So let me go more in detail about it. Yeah. Let's say someone disrespects you by like calling you ugly and just making fun of you, making fun of your family, just disrespecting you. Do you continue to respect them, or do you disrespect them? So what would you do, and what are you supposed to do? Okay, hold on. So what I would do personally, I'm a really nice person, but there's only so much like I can take. So yeah, I just won't acknowledge them, but I might say some stuff back. But I'm just, after that, it's just like you're not there. If I see you, okay, I'm not gonna embrace your presence.
I am pound say so obi mbua. So obi mbu nipa da se serious na obi mbua. And now offer for Udia As in for me, so a penny more, I'll let that slide. Nam Jashin, I mean,
So I low-key understood what she said.
I don't.
I would be a translator for
Send your penny more so maybe a polite send me and the eye. You make a chance semi patrol.
Okay, let me translate it.
Man, cat. Bibia, everyone be food, you know.
Okay, so if it's an adult, what she said, okay, then what she would do is, of course, as an adult, respect them, so you can't do nothing about it. But if it's somebody in her peers, of course, she'll let that slide, because that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah. So if any move, then you let it slide, you know.
Yeah.
But say, your own age,
I mean, that's her. That's what she would do.
Okay, so why don't we start out with what everybody else would do? Just stay with you.
Yeah, what me?
This is a person that is your age.
Let's let you.
Okay.
Go.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's a difference between me because like there's friends and then there's adults. Now my friends, like if we're joking with each other, you know, it's joking and you don't take it too serious, you know. And then there's someone who's actually being serious and you're like, oh, you gotta take it serious. So for me, there's two different ways.
This person is not your friend, they're just being disrespectful.
Oh, okay. Well, I probably would say something back, you know.
Yeah, that's what most people.
Okay, so to be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I come from where the schools I go to, they're real ghetto. So if somebody just come out of nowhere and say some stuff to me, it's either he getting punched in the teeth or I'm giving him some jokes back. No, I know that's not the right thing to do, but you know that's just where that's where I grew up from. That's what I'm used to.
That's true.
Okay, but Esther, he's saying he knows that's not the right thing. He's saying he knows that that's not the right thing.
But she's teaching her the
off of
Okay, so what would you guys do?
Okay, I would personally do. What I would personally do.
So funny.
I'm used to like, okay, I'm working on myself as of right now, but in my past, like as me being like a rebellious little ignorant child, like I'm used to like saying something in your back and be like, okay, well your mom's this too and that. But now but now that like, okay, I see me now, like I honestly can see myself, like if someone was to do this to me like an hour before the show started, I'd be upset and I'd be like, okay, and I'd probably be like, okay. Like I feel like I can just see me saying okay. But I know the right thing to do is
wait, we won't go there yet. Rachel, what would you do?
Oh yeah. So me. Okay, me. Of course you know me. Me. I think I would say something back because I don't take them. No. But at the end of the day, they're not relevant because what are they doing for your life? They're just going to talk. Thank you, haters. So I don't think you should let haters back you down. You should let them motivate you and be like, you are not relevant. You are making my life not what it wants to be, and I want to make my life something that it wants to be. So my thing is, I would not care about it. Just be like, who are you? What are you doing for my life that you're saying this?
Coming from the therapist side of me,
where is that? But
the therapist side of me, just a little key advice for anybody. If anyone disrespects you, honestly, don't take it to heart because throughout your life, people are gonna disrespect you. No matter what you do, some people don't want to see you succeed in life, and it's really sad and pathetic. But it doesn't matter. Keep doing you and do what you gotta do to make it. Because at the end of the day, the same people that was talking about you doing all that's gonna be the same people washing your car for you.
What did you see Cardi B when she was Rachel? This is
okay. I have okay.
What if it's the Auntie Kate side? Let's go to the God side.
Wait, what if it's something different?
What do you
like? Okay, you know how you guys are talking about like maybe somebody teasing you or somebody saying something to you. Now, what if they put their hands on you? What is that? Is
you know, but as in for me,
can you say that? I really don't
know. So an ear cut
terrible with me.
So if you cut an ear, then the other ear, right?
So we talk to Mama.
English. Oh yeah. So you should let it slide.
Auntie said,
yeah.
Auntie said, oh kasa. Auntie said, oh kasa. Na min count, na min yaoshe, na min ba. We need mama count yourself. Mami jaka na kasa.
Wait, I can look at you.
Na me ba.
I can do it.
Na fe the other saka me a. And then you're so much
and then Jesus will punish you in the end.
Amen.
Okay, I get that part.
Pray.
Oh yeah, because the Bible does say God will take your punishments for you.
Amen.
Like, because at the end of the day, it's not your fight that you're fighting. It's God's fight that's fighting. So just
because I remember like me and my dad and my uncle and my cousins, like my family was having like a discussion about this sort of thing, and I remember like the question like, what would you do if someone was trying to shoot you like with a gun came up, and my dad was saying you should let that person shoot you because it doesn't matter, you're going to heaven anyways. And I was like, no, like you make sure that person doesn't shoot you. And he was like, no, you don't let that person shoot you. And then he said something about the Bible, so now I remember. And I have a Bible verse that applies to that. Romans 12:17-21 says, do not repay evil with evil. Be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everyone. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath. For it is written, it is mine to revenge. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Amen. Don't pay evil for evil. Once I yana make no man faboni entry aboneka. Faboni tria, just do the right thing.
Yeah. I'm doing like an English project on this kind of, and it's like an essay, and my theme is revenge is never the answer, because it's true. Like even like that, putting it into like the Bible, like revenge, if you do it, it's gonna come back in the end, and like
it's just making the stuff worse. It's never gonna be.
Yeah, it's not gonna make anything better. Like sometimes, like let's be real. Like when you see a fight at school, everyone run around, want to see it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I feel like fighting is stupid because you still like. Before you get into a fight, you already don't like the person, right?
Yeah.
So you're still not gonna like the person afterwards.
It's gonna actually make things worse.
It's not gonna solve anything. Exactly. So that's how I see it. But yeah, revenge is
not sometimes no so be kasane bia o shini pakrona next time no on because we need but next time so watching it no come because we need because when you saw when
you hit somebody, she's like, if you hit somebody, they're not gonna come up and do more stuff.
But like the Bible said, don't pay evil with evil.
Right.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Leave them to say.
If you're getting whooped on, you should just let them whoop on you.
Okay.
By who? By like.
Okay, let's discuss it.
Okay, can I just bring up? Let me just.
Wait. Are you trying to change the subject?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. So what you're saying? You just let them whoop on you. Let's just look at what Jesus did. Let's just do WWJ.
Okay, that is really true. That is really, really true.
Yes,
because of the cross
power over all of them.
Wait, hold on. Wait. On the cross, was Jesus trying to jump off and hit them back?
No, like Jesus was spot on. He was. He let them.
Was Jesus trying to whip the guards back with the whip?
No, he took it.
But some people, when you're getting in a fight, you're not gonna think, "Oh, while I'm punching someone, what would Jesus do?" No, like
before you get into the fight, that's
before don't even think of fighting in the first place.
Right. Debut.
No, but here's the thing though. Hold on, hear me out. Some people don't even know there's about to be a fight.
Oh yeah, like if they're
some people just run up on you out of nowhere, just
when they jump you,
I think you have to defend yourself.
You have to.
I mean, okay, there's some place where you have to defend yourself.
Yeah, because they could beat you to death. You have to defend yourself.
Okay, that part I understand.
That'd be different. Sometimes maybe you should just try and push it off you.
You don't want to be picking a
like
fight.
Let's say you just walk in, mind your own business. I don't know, just
okay.
Like no.
Still think about what Jesus did.
Because
but you gotta think about this.
Let's think about just what Myra said. They spat
on him. They put nails in his hands.
You see what they did to Jesus?
When you're in a fight, you're not getting nails put in your hands.
They don't compare to
yeah, this is nothing compared to what happened to Jesus on the cross.
That's nothing.
Now, Phil, be sure. I said somebody trying to jump you out.
I still don't think that's the reason for you to just be like, oh, they can hit me so I can die because of that.
No. I mean, I'm not
Myra,
trying to
think about what you just said. You said that Jesus got beat worse, right?
Yeah.
Did they come out of nowhere?
But he didn't do nothing though.
I mean,
I'm trying to say he didn't do nothing.
At the same time, it's Jesus, and at the same time, he got worse. Like what happened? Like you said, what happened to him is like, okay, a fight compared to what happened to Jesus on the cross is nothing.
It's really nothing.
It's nothing. It's like 0.000.2%. Like it's magnitude. Like there's nothing.
But now we're talking in our time, so
yeah, things have definitely
changed,
migrated. Yeah,
the like. Generations, like things are so much different for us, and like I feel like there's so much more like temptations and so many more like new things that can lead you into like the wrong path, and it's really sad.
Yeah, so
because we're easily influenced nowadays.
So that will get into respect. Someone help me. But yeah, this will turn into respect for ourselves. Oh, let us go under God with Tumi. Like,
hey, you gonna have to start.
But let's worship God correctly. Yeah. But anyways, this will go into respect for ourselves.
Yeah.
So what do you think are the main points for respect for ourselves?
Respect yourself.
Respect God. Respect yourself.
Well, respect others around you.
Respect others.
Respect God. Just have respect for everyone, period.
So, boom, mamia, you can live long because my one crack can't say,
I thought you said
I thought you meant like,
what do you mean hit your mom, you get respect?
No. Because, oh, mamia, what's on Panaso?
I actually understood that one.
And yeah, for buo ma yesu na for buo ma wan kasa.
I like
that. What did you say?
So like, okay, so you were saying like respect for yourself.
I'm getting back into respect for ourselves.
Yeah,
how do you do? Thank you. How do you respect yourself?
Just be holy and live a holy life. Okay, so like, have you ever like heard about how like when people be sending naked pictures of themselves to other people?
Say
what?
Oh, you're bringing like that. You said naked.
Naked?
You mean naked?
Naked.
Anyways,
naked pictures.
Okay,
naked pictures or whatever, and I don't.
They get exposed.
Naked. Is that how you say it?
Just stop.
Okay, go ahead.
Just continue.
Okay,
I just like her English better than all of you.
Broke English.
Continue.
So yeah, the pictures, whatever, and people be like, "Oh, she don't have respect for herself." Just respect yourself, humble yourself, be classy, be poised.
Thank you.
Just be popping.
Be genteel.
Huh?
Genteel. I love that from MB. To be genteel means to be gracious and refined and polite.
Amen.
Yes.
Okay. I think respect, right, has to do with something y'all talked about last week, self-confidence.
Amen.
Hey, it starts with that.
You have self-confidence and you're respecting yourself.
That's
They both go together.
They do.
That is very true.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Because the people who be sending that type of stuff, they have no confidence in themselves.
They really don't.
But if you have like any opinions or questions, definitely call.
Call in.
The number is 614-577-1434. Again, 614-577-1434 or 614-577-1464. Again, 614-577-1464.
Here it goes in Spanish.
Huh?
Seis, uno,
Okay,
cuatro.
anyways, Andrew, did you have something to say?
I was gonna say like.
That's so rude.
I was gonna say respect is not only towards people, like you can respect people's things,
Yeah.
They say respect my stuff, you don't want to throw their stuff on.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry.
That was
just
sometimes
How am I talking and you just interrupt me? The whole lesson is
Anyway, let's get back to respect. I respect Angel's contribution.
I seen this clip. I've seen this like clip of a video from social media, right? And it was.
Which social media? Just wondering.
It was IG.
Anyway, continue.
Don't worry about
I
it.
know you have to say out the whole word just so the viewers can get Instagrams too.
Instagram.
So that they can follow you.
So, anyways, it was this video. Okay, and it was from Bad Girls Club, but
it was from where?
Bad Girls Club.
Okay, it was on IG. So
Bad Girls Club.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this page posted like a clip of this girl from like one of the seasons talking about how like all the other girls in the house should respect her sleep. I don't know if you remember. She was like, "Respect my sleep." Like I'm sleeping.
Wait, was it that one girl that was I get
glasses
of y'all?
She was like, "I'm asleep. Don't bother me while I'm asleep. Respect my sleep. I'm asleep." Like she was so
and
mad.
Tanisha, remember she got the pots and pans.
I get the sleep because of y'all.
Hey, how would you just start talking about a TV show out of nowhere?
And
I was talking
about respect. I was just bringing.
Okay, let me say this.
Sometimes you see. like, okay, I don't
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't respect everybody's opinion because sometimes their opinions just piss me off.
Okay, what do you mean by
Because-
Anger you.
No.
Anger you.
Yes, they piss me off.
Anger you.
Because sometimes
They
when I'm in
upset you.
school and people are trying to talk about Jesus and they don't even know what they're talking about, like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that low-key, that be getting a rise out of
that
me
get me
too.
so pissed. Like, wouldn't even
Angers you.
Okay, but listen, like I understand where she's coming from because personally last year,
You got
okay, so
serious.
last year in my math class there was this atheist guy, and you know I have. You probably do. And I have respect for everybody. Like I said, like I'm a nice person. Even though I knew he was an atheist, I still gave him respect because just because you're atheist, it doesn't mean, oh, I'm not gonna automatically like you. You know what I mean? Like I don't know you. You could be a really
respect
cool.
everybody.
Yeah,
No matter what.
yeah. So where I got mad was when he low key, okay, because you know there was, I don't know why, like they just grouped a lot of Christians in that class. But yeah, so everyone was having their little discussions or whatever, free time on God, whatever. Yeah, and he just starts making all these disrespectful comments, and I don't want to say it because I don't want it to come out my mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like kindly telling him, oh, like, even though you don't believe in that, you know, can you please not make those comments because not everybody feels the same way.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I don't care. I'm gonna say how I want. You guys are stupid. There is no God, blah, blah, blah. And just, I just don't like when people insult my intelligence. So yeah, it just didn't go too well.
Yeah, like
Did you go off on him?
I remember I was sitting in a classroom, right? And this guy, he was Muslim, right? And then actually it was on a bus crowd. And then I came outside and we were walking in the hallway, right? And then me and my friend was talking about Jesus, right? And it was like, how do you know your God is real? How do you know? And I make a choice and make a choice. You didn't say so and then yeah, it was like I would never talk about your God, even if he's fake or real. I mean, I know you're no meaning said. You can't be talking about my God if you don't believe. It's okay if you don't believe in him. I mean,
right.
I mean, it's not okay, but I'm not going to disrespect you.
And so if you don't know God, that don't mean say you have to be like, oh, he's not real, he's not this. How would you feel if I said that to you?
Exactly. That was my key point in that whole thing. Like, I don't keep like if you don't know, like if you don't believe in God, okay, there's like I can try and help you, but if you don't want my help, I'm not gonna force it on you. But I'm just asking you to like please stop making those comments because that's like taking shots towards my religion, and I'm not cool with that. So that's why I personally felt disrespected. But like I said, I didn't continue to disrespect him. I just acknowledged him, erased him from my life, got moved from the table.
That's like
I've been hit worse,
Yeah.
bro. I've been hit
Put him in the irrelevant list
I've
and
been
said
hit
bye.
way worse, bro. In middle school, there was this. I'm not trying to be racist or nothing, but there was this white kid, right? So you know, I'm minding my own business, doing all that stuff. You know, it's lunchtime, so you know, I'm usually the type of dude. You know, I don't care what people do around me, so I'm just praying over my food. You feel me?
Yes,
You never know what's in it, cause you know, I heard that they don't
School
use real
food is
stuff.
nasty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So then he was over there like, hey, you know your type don't go to heaven, right? I was like,
Wait, how?
my type.
Wait.
And then
You said
he
he
was
was white. So what was he like a
Racist.
religious-
Racist.
Oh, he's racist.
I don't know. He was like, you know your type don't go to heaven, right? I was just looking at him like, what? And I was like, what do you mean your type? And then he was like, yo type. I was like, like yo type.
You're type of funny. Why am I
Like
like
I got so mad. I'm not even gonna lie. It was about to be. Luckily, I had my friends with me. They was holding me back. They was like, bro, chill.
God did not make these many racist.
for us to break apart?
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh,
God did not make all these many races to talk about. Okay, only white people get to heaven.
yeah, for us to break apart. Oh yeah.
Get to go to heaven. Only Mexicans. No, everybody has like a fair chance into getting into heaven. You just have to work towards it. I don't like when people
Like,
do that.
that was the ultimate form of disrespect.
That was
like,
really
ever.
disrespectful.
So how?
Just because you're black, so intimate.
Oh, right.
So how? Like, how do you react with that right now? Do you guys still communicate? Do you respect
No,
him?
he went to a different school.
Yes, you did.
So-
He went to a different school.
So after that, did you acknowledge him?
Like at school.
You see, what had happened was, what had happened was, see, when he said that, I got real angry, like, to the point where y'all haven't seen me this angry before, but like, I was just very in that zone.
Did you hurt him?
I was about to.
Isaac.
I was about to. I didn't.
It's never that angry.
It is that
violence is never the answer. You don't have to go and hurt somebody somebody over such a small misdemeanor.
She said
small
he said he almost.
No,
Right.
don't even think angry
it.
thoughts towards him. Don't think about fighting him, hurting him, harming him, nothing. You just erase
He's
it
not
from your life,
relevant.
period.
See, luckily
Well,
I have some friends.
Just because he doesn't have respect for you doesn't mean you don't have
You
to
don't
have
have to
respect for him.
anybody. Don't sink down to no one's level.
Luckily, I had some friends that were holding me back at the time.
What?
But like,
You shouldn't need.
I was
friends to
for
hold you
real
back in these
hunting this
streets.
dude down at school the next day.
pretty soon.
Hunting.
Yes, hunting
That's
him
Yeah.
down. Like it was just all bad. Like that was just a bad year for me.
So looking back at the situation, do you feel like you should have changed how you acted?
I feel like
Because I understand that I would have been angry too. I feel like I would have been angry too. But do you feel like you could have like ignored him and continue eating your food, or like do you feel like no, I like the way I acted?
when I think about it now, I feel like I should have just got up.
And are you saying
And
this
just
was wrong?
walked away.
Or are you being serious?
Are you
I
being,
think
no, be
saying it
completely
seriously.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just got up and walked away. You know, clear my head a little bit, and then just come back and do whatever.
Yeah.
That is the correct thing to do. You know, I'm all for non-violence and non-discrimination possible.
But listen, I don't like.
I'm really like
She's not.
I'm really like
yeah.
for non-violence, like and all that. Like I feel like fighting is never the answer. Don't get me wrong. When I see one, I be low-key like, oh yeah, fight. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like I know it's not right. Yeah, it doesn't
Nothing,
solve anything.
yeah.
But yeah, that's good. How about we all try and come up with a little respect, disrespect scenario and share it
After the break.
after the break.
So again, the call-in number is
Patch off
614-577-1434.
You know the second number.
614-577-1434. And the second number is
614-577-1464 again. 614-577-1464. Yeah, that was it.
and listen on Bipo Chrome
On YouTube
live.
Amen.
live.
Hey.
You. Everything else can wait. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Give me you. Everything else can wait. Lord, give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. 'Cause it's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, crying out to you. It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, so give me you. Give me you. Come on, say, give me you. Everything else can wait. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Oh, Lord, give me you. Come on, sing it again. Say, give me you. Everything else can wait. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late. hope I'm not too late. I hope I'm not too late. I hope I'm not too late. I hope it's not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. I shall witness. Lord, give me you. 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 I say, it's me, oh Lord. It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, crying out to you. It's me, oh Lord. It's me, oh Lord. Give me you. Give me you. Come on, sing it, sing, sing. It's me, oh Lord. It's me, oh Lord. I'm on my knees, crying out to you. It's me, oh Lord. It's me, oh Give me you. Everything else must wait. Give me you. Jehovah, Lord, the most I keep you, the most wonderful one, the most high God. From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, Lord, you will be my God forever and ever, yeah. You will be my Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Shammah, Jehovah, the most high, Jehovah, Jehovah, Lord, the most high, King of kings, and Lord of lords, the mighty one of Israel. You are the most high God. When I think of your goodness, oh Lord, I just want to lift my hands and praise your name. Lord, you brought me up from the merry clay to set my feet on the rock to stay. Jehovah, 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 Lord, mighty, mighty one, and the Lord of Lords, you are the most high King. Lord, I worship you, you are the most high God. Let's praise the Lord with the guitar.
Is that your desire? Is it?
And we're back here with Holy Teens. My name's Isaac.
Cherie.
Esther.
Angel.
Raquel, Rachel,
And Myra.
And our topic today, we're still talking about respect. And right now, here's what we're gonna do. Like we're gonna do scenarios of like disrespect and how you should react to it.
Of course.
So I'm gonna let Sharice go first.
I will bring up a scenario.
To collect your thoughts.
Anyways, so y'all know that one thing a few years ago with, I don't know, some type of, was it the president? I don't know. I just watched it somehow. But in Ghana, it was some type of authority talking. And
Wait, was that like a serious thing or was it a joke?
it was
It was a serious thing.
And he was interrupting him because he, what's it called? A person in the crowd was interrupting him and he was not agreeing. So the authority was like, hey, am I a co-equal? So,
Weak.
So I feel like the authority that authority brought himself down, and he gave himself less respect for doing that. But at the same time, the person in the crowd didn't have respect for him for interrupting like that. So what y'all think of that?
It's like I was saying earlier, just because someone isn't respecting you doesn't mean you don't have to respect them.
No, I think you should show respect anyway.
And I'm saying like just because that person isn't respecting you doesn't mean you don't have to do it back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
But
yeah,
I feel
for
like
sure.
whenever you show respect, although someone's disrespecting you, it shows that you're a bigger man.
Yeah.
Bigger person.
Because if when you if someone's disrespecting you and you decide to disrespect them back, that shows that you're
childish.
no better than them and you're making yourself look even worse than
that
they
authority was
'Cause
looking
you're
like
doing
a
the same
village
thing.
job when he was doing that.
because you're doing the same thing that they're doing.
Okay, so I kind of have a little bit. I got a moment to collect my thoughts. This is actually a personal experience I experienced a couple weeks ago. Actually, before I came to a Holy Hill segment.
Mm-hmm.
We were coming home one day from school with my cousin, and she was playing this game called Senior Tag. And basically, do you guys know what Senior Tag is, or should I explain?
You know,
I know.
Okay, so Senior Tag is basically this game that seniors play where it's basically tag with Nerf guns, and like you have to like you. And
It's more than what you guys
We're
think
doing
it
that at our
is.
school.
Yeah,
It's so
y'all are
serious.
doing it.
I can't wait to be a senior.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, we use Nerf guns, but you can do either or. But yeah,
I can't
so
wait to be a
basically you
senior.
have to shoot the other.
No, my dad's
It's
not doing
it's a team of 6, and you go against another team, and it's really
It's like a tournament.
yeah, pretty much. And I think it's like $200. It's $300 each if you win. So yeah, but okay. So my cousin was playing, and one day when we were coming home from school to go to dance practice, the team was following her home, and they wanted her to get up.
It's a serious game.
The game is like if the person playing is in the driver's seat, you can't shoot them with the gun. And she was driving us home, so they couldn't shoot her. And they were getting mad, and they were cussing at her and just being really rude and telling her to get out the car so they could shoot her. And then they're like, if we shoot you, we'll leave you guys alone. And they wouldn't, like, they blocked the car. Like, we were trying to go to practice. They parked in front of her, behind her, and the side of her, so she couldn't turn.
We were stuck for like
We were
2
stuck
hours.
there for like hours.
Did
Like,
she get out?
Move on, plan.
yeah.
Oh, she lost.
No, because they weren't gonna move. They didn't even move until finally after. But my point is, you have to show respect to anybody. I felt like personally the guy was disrespecting my cousin, cussing at her, and doing the absolute most. Like, he could have just simply left it as, okay, if you're not gonna get out the car, then okay, cool. Because the game was supposed to end at midnight. So if like she was gonna sit in the car till midnight, apparently.
If she sat in the car till midnight, her team would have won because she wouldn't have been shot.
She would be shot, yeah. So personally, I think they should have just left it as she's going to sit there, whatever. But instead, they're just being really rude and impatient about it.
That's major disrespect.
That's not right.
They're being so disrespectful. Yo.
It's white people and black.
I think it's mostly white people.
And it's the
but
Indian
let me
too.
stop.
No, the most disrespectful one was the Indian.
We can't even say his name on air.
You
You
got the guy.
No, he's the one that cussed at me. I remember,
Oh yeah, he cussed at you too.
Oh, I didn't.
Remember?
He was just being
Because okay, we got out the car and he was being really disrespectful, like a whole different level of disrespect. He was like, "Get out the bleeping car," And I remember I got the car so I could talk to them and be like, you guys can leave now, like just leave. He was like, no, we're not getting out of the bleeping parking lot. We're winning this money. Like they're so serious about this money. Like, yo.
Well, it is $300, you know. That's
you can just get it. Like you're gonna get so much money.
That's two pair of J's right there.
Look at it like this.
And then what is that? That's so material. But anyways.
When you look at it like this, they're seniors in high school, so they're gonna get money for college anyways. So it really doesn't matter.
They said they're gonna use the money for college.
No, I'm saying like they're gonna get
what you get mad
money for college.
Is that a bad thing?
That's right, though. I got out the car to talk. We got out the car to talk to them and be like, okay, it's okay. Like you guys can leave. Like, can you guys please leave us alone? And they're being disrespectful. Like. I'm not gonna lie. I was not being disrespectful with them. I wasn't. Like, I was chilling with them. Like, they were blasting music. They wouldn't leave. So I was like, okay, we'll be cool. Like, we'll hang out with you guys since you guys are gonna be annoying and not leave. So I was not being disrespectful to them. Like, we weren't being disrespectful. So that just goes to show that you shouldn't be disrespectful to someone that's being disrespectful to you.
That's true, because at the end of the day, didn't y'all get out?
Yeah. Tilly got out.
And
then they forfeited, like their team forfeited the next day because the judges weren't being fair.
Yeah.
They got 2 people out, but the judge was like, well, it doesn't count.
They only counted one of the people that got out.
So they ended up.
To be honest, I would have slept in the car.
She was planning to do that. Like, she called her mom and everything. She was
because the game was ending that day. So if she stayed in her car till midnight,
yeah,
they would have won. But one of the team members shot someone. So like the other team had 5, and then my cousin and them had 6. So if Tilly would have if she would have sat in the car the whole time, she would have won.
I would have sat in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a little scenario. So I know this is probably happening to a lot of people, but you're at school and like let's say your teacher, she's had a bad day, so she brings it to school, and you know how they start to get on the students because they had a bad day in their personal lives.
Why do I have one teacher that every?
Why do I have like 5 teachers?
I have. Let's say they choose to pick on you today. What do? They're being disrespectful, bringing all their issues towards you.
First period.
I said first
teacher,
period.
like his whole situation is like a long-term situation.
It's a really sad situation, but I feel like he shouldn't be so rude.
What happened?
Let me just I don't want to go into his business, but my first period teacher is going through some
stuff.
I don't even want to know. I don't even know how I know, but I know that he's going through some things at home.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Like God punishable terrible. It's not his fault though. But I know like he has like an attitude with like me and Shirley's. And like he's kind of rude, and I don't want to say that he's disrespectful to us. Actually, yeah, he can be.
I feel like he can be because
anyone can be disrespectful to anyone, no matter the age.
And I was just telling him like some of the questions that he had put on the test. Some of the questions that were on the test were on the study guide. And he just started going off on me. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
He's like what? He was
just getting so mad and defensive. And he was like, we learned this to like 5 chapters ago. How don't you remember this? And, you know, I went home and told my mom. And I told my mom about the situation. And then because I was really mad. Like, I wanted to say something. Yeah, but then I went home and I talked to my mom. And I realized, okay, some of the stuff that he's doing is probably affecting him and the way he's acting. But I still personally feel like you shouldn't associate your problems with someone that has nothing to do with it. But, you know, that can be really easy to take out your anger on other people that didn't do anything.
Yeah, I can relate to that a lot.
Well,
my second period teacher. Oh, Jesus.
I got a story for y'all, right? So she know about this. I don't know if the rest of y'all know about this. Okay, so it was...
Don't use any names, okay?
What was this? I ain't gonna use no names. But, like, it was, like, about Wednesday. Wait, was it Wednesday? Yeah, it was Wednesday. And so I had just got a letter, like, they gave it to me at school that I made it into the Career Center for Music Performance.
Wow.
So, you know, I'm proud of myself. I did good, you know, I work hard. So, you know, I went to go show my music teacher. And I don't know what's been going on with this dude. I don't know if something happened at home. But he just went off on me. Like, I don't know what he was.
For what?
He went off
right.
on you?
For something, he was like, you know what? If you want to go back over there, fine, we're going to put you on cymbals next year. And I was like, what? And then he was like, you know, you're not even good enough to go to that school. You're probably not even going to go to college for music. And I was like...
He really said it to you?
Yeah. And the thing is, here's the funny thing. I got a letter from Berkeley School of Music.
But you're saying I'm not going to go to this school for college music.
I didn't write to them. They wrote to me.
Oh, you lit.
So...
Okay.
I got kind of confused and angry at the same time. He was all like, you're not good enough. Your skills aren't out there to go all the way to Fort Hays. If you can't appreciate what I'm doing here for you, then fine, you could just leave.
See, I feel like he was jealous for something.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, people in life are going to try to bring you down,
like,
discourage you, do whatever they can do to
like
going to hate.
He was like,
no, there was
you're
just
not
one
gonna go to college at all. He's like, he's like, the best you're gonna do is work at a music store. And I was like,
people will say
I was so ready to throw them dogs. I was just like,
a hater is someone who is having anger towards everyone reaching success. You get it? It's an acronym.
Oh yeah, because
H for having, A for anger. Anger
that is exactly what a hater is. Personally, Isaac, just don't associate yourself with that music teacher. Just leave him to.
Right, leave him to disrespect you. But
okay, just don't.
Him.
I don't know. Just
don't take any
leave
action
him to God.
Just leave it.
Just leave him to God.
And just give him respect, though.
Leave him to God.
Like, he was being so disrespectful. But the thing is, y'all know how I used to go to Fort Hays like at the beginning of the school year.
Yeah.
He begged me to switch schools to play in his band. He called my dad and everything. Right.
No sense.
He called my dad and everything. So I was like so confused.
Bad day, I'll catch up on last
Right.
college down. Like, what kind of bad day you having?
My whole, like, ruined my whole week for me. Like, I was just like,
Sorry to hear that, brother.
and I was just upset. And I was in my room bumping some Drake. You know.
Anyways,
Like,
Bumping some Drake. Christian.
Let's bump some Lecrae.
Or we should like Lecrae's a gospel
rapping.
Yeah. I okay, so back to our topic of respect. So for people watching, how do you guys think like we should? I don't even know I know what I want to say. So yes.
I just have something to say.
Oh my goodness, what?
Okay, so basically, I just wanted to say that in like you know, in the Bible, and I think Peter 2 verses either 16 or 17, it says that even like God says it, like you have to respect everybody, even if that person is evil. Well, it says something about you have to respect the king, even though the king is the evil person. But I'm basically saying respect everybody, even if that person is a bad person.
Yeah. So the question that I wanted to ask, I can't really word it, but like, okay, how can like us help like those out here who maybe are struggling with like being disrespected or disrespecting others? Like, how can we help people that are watching right now to like work on?
To be
that?
honest, sometimes it's a choice. If you wanna work on it and be better, then yeah, you can do it. But if you wanna continue to be disrespectful, I mean, it's gonna come back on you. People are not gonna respect you either.
Yeah, but
you want to be disrespectful.
So I'm saying, like,
but she's saying, what can we do to help?
Like, what advice should we give to people watching? Like, what tips should we give?
Don't take out your anger on other people because it's not gonna get you nowhere. If you're being disrespected, I feel like you would want to be respected by everybody else around you. So you should be nice to people.
Sometimes people disrespect to be respected.
Like bullies, like they have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Cry. No, stop. Don't.
I learned that like, okay, you shouldn't disrespect. I mean, you shouldn't treat anyone bad. Like, even if you're going through a bad time, because okay, you may be going through a bad time, but you don't know if the person that you're talking bad to is going through it 10 times worse.
Exactly.
Like, you don't know what people are going through behind closed doors. So you really should respect everyone, no matter what, because you don't know. I don't want to get all like crazy. We don't know like if someone's being like abused by their parents at home, or they don't even have parents, or they just like they're homeless. Like, you don't know what people go through. So you should always respect someone like through everything, because you don't know what they're going through.
That's definitely.
And then people in school, like, they intend to talk about. When they give out the jokes, they talk to people's mom out of nowhere, like, "What name mommy? What name papa?"
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
They'll be like, "My mom dead," and I'll be like,
"One time I felt so sad."
Yeah,
one time I felt so sad because this girl, and then this guy was making fun of this girl, and they was like, "Oh yeah, that's why your mom did. That's why your mom died." And then that's when she was like, "I don't have a dad," and then I cried for her inside.
I was over there, what?
I was so sad.
Like, how do you feel? Like, that's you disrespecting, and it's backfiring on you because you end up looking stupid.
Right.
Like, wow, how do you feel?
Like, for real, people be coming up to me, like, sometimes they be like, "Hey, bro, you want to have a mama joke bad?" I was like, I don't know if you got a mom or not. Like, I ain't trying to, like, do all of that, because that's dumb. What's the point of that?
Imagine I say.
Because, like, when I think about, like, jokes and stuff, let's say sneak dissing. Let's talk about that.
Oh,
let's talk about that.
Let's
talk about that real quick.
Do you mind explaining to the people
what is sneak dissing?
Sneak dissing is when you're basically Like let's say
let's say the topic.
Okay, let's say
disrespecting, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, let's say you being nice to somebody, and then all of a sudden you go to somebody else and you just talking.
So you're
man,
fake. You're being fake,
man. Like yeah, basically fake and sneak this and go together. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you talking to somebody, they your best friend and stuff. Then all of a sudden, you hear that he sneaked this about you.
That's just being fake.
That's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
I understand that, but why can't you go to your own friend and confront him about it? You don't know the truth. Sometimes it's a lie. Like you have to go to the person and be like, "Oh, I heard this and this and that." Don't take it so personal out of nowhere. Because I remember I did that once and that went so wrong. It was not even true.
You never believe it.
And the thing is, the people that sneak this, when you come up to them about it, they trying to lie. They be like, "No, man, you know I would never do that to you, bro. You know I'll never sneak this."
And then when you go back to all the people that told you, they're like, "Oh,
you have like 20 different people." Like I'm just over there, like, really?
Yeah, if you could sneak this, at least own up to what you did. Like, at least be brave enough to say that you did it.
So they gotta be. Sometimes they be lying. They don't even know what they talking about.
I ain't gonna sneak this. If I got something to say about somebody, I say it straight to their face. I don't care.
I say it both ways.
But you see, I'm not disrespectful like that. So if I got something to say, I just keep it in my head. But see, the old me when I was like in 6th grade, if I had something to say about somebody,
I was terrible in 5th and 6th
I'll say
grade.
it
Like I was just
face.
so mean.
Like, okay, Maya, let's say there's something about you I don't like. I will say it dead to your face. I'll come up to you, say it to your face,
like
then
us
walk
right
away.
now. I mean, both of us in the 5th and 6th grade right now.
Yes.
Wow. You would really like
I would really say it to your face, then walk away. Like
you wouldn't be able to walk away because me in the 6th grade would have turned on you and been like, "What are you talking about?" Like, yo, you'd be able to.
Like, let's say you try to
talk. That's what I'm talking about.
Even if you try to say something back, I will ignore you and keep on walking.
You wouldn't be able to ignore me.
You would have messed up my day.
Because I would have called on my little like.
I've done it to so many people. I remember I did it to this girl one time. The slap I got was so funny.
Amen.
We talked about it.
For real.
Okay.
She just came. She was like,
"Thank God."
That was loud.
It probably sounded like that too.
And, you know, I can't hit a girl, so I just like, and my friends are around me. They're like, "Oh, what you gonna do, man?" I was like,
"Next
time, do nothing."
Right.
You learned your lesson.
There was a fight at my school with the girl and a boy. That's kind of rude.
Yeah, it happened.
I mean, it happens. It happened then, yeah.
It happens
because okay, yeah, the girl was hitting the boy, but you girls shouldn't fight so many boys.
Well, I'm not gonna say nothing. I guess they were playing around, and she took it serious, and she got up and started hitting the boy, and the boy pushed her back.
That's it.
And then it happened again with a different boy, but the same girl. And then they got suspended.
So that's the girl's problem. Like you're the girl fighting all these boys. So maybe it's not the boys. Maybe it's the girl herself.
Yeah, it is her.
Being disrespectful.
I've seen a boy get whooped on by a girl like this.
Yeah.
In a real fight. Like
I love that.
I seen a girl
power 8.
There was a fight at my school with this girl and a guy, and the girl completely just but the guy was being really disrespectful.
I know what I'm talking about.
He flew
she pushed him and he went from one chair
but he
to
was
2
being
chairs
so
to 3 chairs.
because he was stealing the school's iPads.
Oh,
I know. I saw it.
I saw it.
The school's iPad.
I saw it.
The assistant principal at my school, she asked the girl to go get the iPad from the guy. I don't know why she would ask the girl to do it and why the principal just wouldn't go do it. But she asked the girl. So the girl went and got the iPad and then she turned it in. And the guy came up to me and he was like, "Do you know where blah, 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 the girl went?" And then I was like, "No." And I was really confused because I didn't know. So then when the girl came back, he came up to her and he was so mad that she took the iPad back. He started cussing. The girl, she don't take nothing, bro.
The girl's big, like, she don't care.
She got up and then she's like, "What's up? What's up?" And then he got in her face and he pushed her.
Okay, but keep in mind that the girl is like up here and the kid is
like
right
down here. Like you're serious. It's like the girl.
Boy
The boy is down here. Up here.
That boy got some.
Yeah, and he was just being disrespectful, cussing at her, calling her all these mean names. I'm just like, you don't have to get mad because you got caught.
Yeah. He came to Sharice. He was like, "You know where this and this is. I need my iPad."
Like, the school's iPad.
See, I don't know what gave that little boy the strength to do all of that.
Yo,
to a girl
he's
that
a
big.
savage though. Like he's that's not even the first iPad.
That was the 7th.
The day that he got caught, the day that he got caught, I think that was like the 7th iPad he had stolen. Like, yo,
he finessed his iPad. But he recently, I don't know. It's like he doesn't really have like a good like life at home.
Oh,
kind of.
So very young. Just because you're not having a good life at home don't mean you gotta.
It affects his performance at school.
But
That's why you Jimmy Samsa.
Yo,
yo, I don't know.
Bro, you sound like a mom.
That's not cool. That's
He got
not
suspended for like 7. He got suspended for like, I promise, like 8 weeks. And he recently came back, I think, this week, and he was still being disrespectful to the girl. Like, the girl was trying to ignore him.
They were arguing yesterday.
The girl was trying to ignore him, and he was like, "What did you say, B?" Like, just cussing at her. And I'm like, "Don't go there. You know she up here. You down there."
Like the first time she really like killed you. The second time, I think she can do it again. Like you might want to chill.
Hey, at my old school, they don't go for none of that. Like for real. Let's say if a dude talking stuff to a girl, they'll see you like. Let's say, okay, Esther, scenario. So this dude, right? He making you mad, and you know you just mind your own business, and he cussing you out like he getting on your life. 7 big dudes will get up and surround that dude. Like they don't go for none of that. They don't disrespect girls.
I like that.
Like for real.
I really like that.
I would be one of them because I usually like get up like I'd be like, chill, man. You don't like gotta do all that.
How I see like respect like in today's world is like okay, human nature. Like I don't want to be all like logical and stuff, but like I feel like the human mind sees things as like you're disrespecting me, you're not gonna get away with it. Like no one wants to be disrespected. Nowadays, like everyone wants to be treated like with respect. So it's like, wow, I really just forgot. Okay, so like, okay, the human mind doesn't want to be respected. So it's like today, like it's sad to see how like people like that plays out because it's like, okay, you don't want to be disrespected. When you are disrespected, everyone gets offended. And that's okay to get offended, but it's like it's sad to see how like today's world and like how people our generation of teens, like how they react. Like instead of being like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna ignore you because like we were saying earlier, you're not relevant. Like instead of doing that, like they take it to a whole nother level. Context mainly, and they just go crazy. Like, yo, like today's world is crazy. And I see. Okay,
I know. Your respect is different.
Like, if you see like how like,
if you see how
if you see how like teenagers and kids were back then, I don't want to say like we ruined things, but if you see like how teenagers and kids were like back then, like in the 1500s, 1600s, 1700s, 1900s, like whatever, like they respected their parents. I'm not saying that we don't like disrespect.
We totally skip parents.
I have another thing to say.
Wait, hold on real quick. So I feel like, yeah, like back then, like they were cool, like they respected their parents. And I feel like now, like our generation, our society, like teenagers are like more, I don't want to say like disrespectful, like completely, but like resilient, a little rebellious to our parents and stuff.
Wait, I feel like honestly, they're like it's mainly because of like technology and like you know the people back then didn't have what we have now. Like we have a lot of technology like ever than before, so I feel like it does a lot. Like a lot of kids these days have more than like what their parents have. They have way more than that. So I feel like that's why they feel like they can wild out and act out. And
but
stuff.
nowadays, like
and what they be seeing on that technology too can
really affect it.
Yeah, and sometimes you know, like when I go to school and like let's say the teachers. Let's say, for an example, they be disrespectful to the kids. They be like, yo, you can't talk to me like that. You're not my mom. You're not my dad.
Yeah.
Like, that's so disrespectful. Like,
you would even respect
like,
your back then.
Like,
if you would Ghana school, you can never do that. I promise
you will not get away with it.
You would never get
you say something like that, you'll be
popped and then you'll go home to work out.
And yo, I know this because
so you got to remember this one thing though. Kids take off what they see from their parents.
And not just from their parents, but
yes.
Well,
everywhere. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect my parents. I let them do that.
Amen. We all do.
So, sometimes there be points where my mom would say something, and I would like I would straight sit down like for a whole hour and think about it, and then I go up to her and be like, "Mom," I'll be like respectful about it, be like, "Mom, what you said didn't really add up. So, can you like say it again?" And then she'd be like just going off. Like,
I would too.
But you gotta understand this. See, my mom is old, like really old.
Okay. Chill out. Just continue. Skip over
like
that.
she don't really know about all this stuff that we got.
Well, like modern day.
Yeah, she don't really. Yeah, she's the type. She's like the old.
That's how it is.
She's old days. Yeah. So
our
like when I be trying
to, they treat us like how they, you know.
So when I be trying to help her with something, cause like let's say she's doing something on the TV, I'd be like, "Mom, don't do that. You'll hurt yourself. Just let me do it." She going all off. She be like, "You think I can't do it?" I'm like, she's like, I was born yesterday. Like, I'd be like, so I'm just looking out for you, and then she be like, go sit down, and I'm like, okay, I'll go sit down. An hour later, Isaac, come and do this for me. Like, like it just be like,
yo, wonder if your mom's watching this right now. Anyways, so
hi, Mom.
to what I was saying, like about like Ghana school. I personally like. Okay, I'm not gonna.
Did you go to Ghana school?
I actually,
I did.
Let me just
we
tell
have
my experience. I'm gonna put
Like
this
2
as
days.
short as I can. It's actually like less than an hour. But let me tell you about what I experienced. So I know I didn't go to Ghana school like my parents did, go there every day, like live by it, like whatever. I didn't grow up in Ghana. But I remember like a few years ago, me and my mom, we went to Ghana and we went on vacation like for summer. And we sat at home every day. And so my mom was like, okay, you guys need to like try and go to the school. Because, you know, Ghana school is like year round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're having school at that time. And I was like, I don't want to go. Like, I don't want to go to school. I don't know these kids. Like, it's summer. Why should I go to school? And my mom was just like, well, you can make friends. And I was forced to go. Like, I did not want to go, bro. Like, I was not ready
But you
for
had no
that.
choice.
I had no choice. So me and Steven went. Me and my brother went. And we were getting like a tour. And my grandma was one of the teachers at the school. Like, she's a teacher and
That's cool.
and all that stuff.
That's good though.
You know. And so we were sitting in her class and we just sat there because like we went in a tour of like all the other classes. Like I don't remember how it was. I remember there was like one class for 7th grade, one class for 8th grade. I don't remember how it works. But we took a tour.
Class 4, class 3,
and
class 2,
I didn't like any of it. Like the kids, like they all had on uniforms. We had on like American clothes. They're just staring at us, like hardcore staring. They're like
Hey,
they left the classes, went to the windows, and they're like,
They was probably like,
I'm not even trying to be
That's
funny
so
and
weird.
kidding. I'm telling you, like, yo. So after the class was after we like were done with my grandma's class, we like I guess like they're having lunch or whatever, and so like everyone was sitting down in like this room. I don't remember how it was.
I
Yo.
wonder what they look
I
like.
remember.
I know, like I know what I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna explain it. And one of the ladies was trying to give us candy, and one of the other students, like this girl behind us, was talking about us in like
Ancient?
yeah.
Oh, I know
always
exactly what
say
you're
twi or
saying.
tree, and I sound stupid. I don't want these
She's probably
Africans
like,
coming
Did you
at
say
me.
twi?
No,
Myra,
I
Myra.
always say, I sound white when I say it. So I
She
don't
was
want these
probably like, you
Africans
have
coming for me.
buckets.
She was. I don't even know what she said. Like she was just talking, and I'm guessing the teacher that was trying to give us candy peeped it, and she was like, "No." She pulled up the stick and she smacked her in front of everybody. Like she smacked it in front of everyone, and the girl was crying. She's like, "You don't disrespect people like that." And yeah, like yo, it was crazy. Like
would've been
it
dead.
was
I would've
so
been like-
weird. Like I don't know. Like it was weird. Like everyone, like every single class we went to, they. Like yo, they're just hardcore staring. And that girl, like, she was being disrespectful. Like she was talking. I still like to this day, I don't know what she said. Yo. Like, I don't know what she said.
It's like you don't understand or you don't remember.
I don't know what she said. I didn't understand it. But the lady peeped it and she was like, "No, crack the whip. That's not okay."
Can I ask you something? Is it disrespectful, right? To okay, an adult that I know, I'm not gonna say no names.
Of course, don't.
Y'all know how I used to go to Apostolic, right?
I did not know that. But
Okay, but anyways.
Oh, before
Anyways.
our church, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes. So there's this Sunday school teacher. I'm not gonna say his name. You know who?
You could have just said
Just
Preston.
continue.
Just
Anyways.
go.
He
Pizza's gonna cool.
will like beat the life
Out
out of
of
like little kids, like kids like
Wait,
this
they let
big.
them beat them?
Why am I laughing? That's not
Like
funny.
he is
They
like,
let them beat them?
I guess
It's
so.
church. Kids, I mean, their parents are in the church service, so these kids are just roaming around. Like, what you mean?
Like let's say instead of like being nice, be like, hey man, you can't do stuff like that. He'll beat the mess out of them. And
He had a
then
cane and everything?
with his hands.
Oh.
Everybody use their hands.
So like he'll beat the mess out of them, and then the kids will cry, and he was like, "Stop crying!" and hit them even more.
Stop crying. I'll give you a
So
reason
then
to
that's
cry.
when I gotta
That's
step in. I
amazing.
gotta step in, take them out. But then I'll be like, is it respectful to hit little kids like that? Even if you're an adult.
Yeah.
As a Ghanaian parents, you know, sometimes it's but no more sit
Discipline.
A 4-year-old kid.
But the
How I
thing
see
is,
it is
I think it's
4 years
different
old.
here.
4-year-old
It is
don't
so
know
different
what's
here.
right.
It's abuse.
from wrong.
Okay, but
It's
still.
abuse.
It's abuse in
abuse.
America.
And it's like, it's a little kid,
And they're
right?
gonna-
Yeah, it's a 4-year-old.
No, that's what
America's
America's
a
a 4-year-old.
a brony
It's
parents
not like
abuse.
it's his
And it's
age.
not even his parents, they're my age.
It's not his parents either.
See, the
Yeah.
thing
You
is,
can't put your hands
the
on another child
parents.
in America.
See, look,
Right.
the parents don't know.
America.
The parents don't know, and like, let's say, I would try and tell their parents like, "Hey, this guy just hit your kid," and it's just like, Why
Don't
you
do
lying?
that. Well, did you?
But look, I feel like here's how I
I'm not
see
about
it.
letting him
I
hit
feel
little
like
kids
it's
like
either
that.
I mean,
like
he'll get you
there's
some.
two ways you can go with this. There's
Get him.
two there's two ways you can go with this. It's either discipline or it's disrespect. Because how I see it is, okay, it depends on what the kid is doing. Like if the kid is just wilding out, like he don't care, like this kid is
Yeah,
disrespectful.
what were the kids doing?
On the point.
Okay, so we're singing a song.
Oh, the kid's not singing
A
it
little,
right.
okay, we're singing a song. 4-year-old little kid, boy or girl, whoever, gets up, go get some water. Out of nowhere.
Okay, that's disrespect.
No, he just don't like
because
kids.
Like as soon as they turn around, like let's say,
that's disrespect.
like just like that.
Okay, I understand he might have been concerned about their safety. Like, where did you go? Not telling me.
The
But
water
that's
thing is right next to him.
Okay, never mind. Okay, here's what I say. Okay, so I feel like that is disrespect because I know, like, somewhere in the Bible, don't quote me on this, somewhere in the Bible, I know for sure it says, like, you should respect everyone no matter, like, the age or whatever it is. So here, like, how I see it is, like, even if it's a little kid, like, you should still respect them. Because I remember, like, I don't want to say no names, but our old Sunday school teacher, like, she used to tell us, like, it doesn't matter, like, a little kid should respect an elder, and an elder should respect a little kid.
I like that.
So I feel like that's disrespect towards the child because that's still a
Right.
human being, still a person. Like, you shouldn't be treating anybody like that.
And then he gets mad at me, right?
Yeah,
when I calm the kid down, he be like, "Why are you talking to him like that? You know what he did was bad." I was like, "He got water. what's bad about that? He needs to drink."
Well, to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went overtime.
Yeah, we went overtime.
All right, I got it. To wrap this up, I don't know how to, so I'm gonna just wing it.
Everyone just say their personal thoughts and what
And make
they
it as
want.
short as possible.
Yeah.
Basically, respect yourself. Respect just everybody, and just respect.
Amen.
Meso me deɛ ne sɛ so di buo ma obiara.
Yeah.
Buo deɛ.
I like that word. Let's say it
nipa
together.
that's
Bull.
I can't do that.
But
Nipa da sɛ yɛ sɛ ɔte wiase sɛ obu obiara. Na sɛ sɛ bu nyame sɛ bu, wa your own parents. And also be really respectful.
Amen.
Because that's
Your
one.
tree can go hard.
I need you
That's one
to
of the
give
most
me
important
lessons.
thing.
But
Respect because you never know who you're dealing with.
amen.
You can be dealing with God's angel now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it don't matter
So you
how
have to
old you
respect.
are, how young you are. You gotta respect.
You have
Okay,
to
I don't
respect.
care how old you are, how young you are. You gotta respect.
Because if you don't
Amen.
respect me, how am I gonna give the respect to you? Like,
Right.
Amen.
If you're an adult and you
It's hard.
disrespect me, I'm not gonna say anything. But in my mind, I'm not gonna respect.
I'm
you.
not gonna respect you. Either.
Amen.
Rich.
Okay, bull God.
She want to use the word so bad.
Boy, your peers and boy yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's God who you are serving. God likes that. Amen. Let's go.
Amen.
Okay, so here I got a lot to say, but I'm putting different points. The first point is respect God, then respect others, and respect yourself. Because
Yeah.
JOY says Jesus first, yourself last, and others in
in
between.
between,
So that
yes.
means God, yourself. God, others,
Fire.
and then yourself.
Yes.
You already know. And then my next point is, like Angel said, you never know who you're dealing with. Like Esther said, it could be God's angel. Like it could be someone dealing with crazy things at home. You never know what anyone's dealing with. So just respect everyone. And my third point is be really respectful, like to everyone around you, like parents, teachers. Like I know I'm not disrespectful, but I get a little angry sometimes. So I'm just saying, like for myself and for everyone else, like just be respectful to everyone and everyone around you.
Amen.
Amen.
tune in next week.
Let me
We didn't get any
I
calls this
wanna
week.
do it.
Bye.
Is it over?
I bet that can. Anyway.
Your desire. Is it your desire? Do you want more? I want more. I am yours, you are mine. Take my heart, be my life. Open the eyes of my heart and feel yourself, Lord. I want you, it's my desire. I am yours, you are mine. Take my heart,
and my mind. Open the eyes of my heart, reveal yourself, Lord. I want you, it's my desire. Oh, you are my desire. Oh, you are my desire.